can't hear you, I don't think. Oh.
Oh, can he hear me?
I don't think so. Not yet.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Are you ready now, Kevin?
He said about 2 minutes. Kevin is coming. He's setting his laptop up. He's at home, so he will be on in just a few minutes. So I guess this is a good time for us to say hi to everybody.
Kevin is coming.
Ah, I can hear my voice. I don't like how I sound. I hate my voice.
Really?
Yes, I hate my voice. It sounds different.
Kevin, I Facebooked you. Just let me know when I need to add you.
My voice sounds different when I hear it than when I hear myself talking.
It's always like that. I kind of like my voice. I don't mind my voice. Well, hello, everyone. Let's go through. People have been here for a while waiting on us. I appreciate it, guys.
Well, it's because we normally start at 5, but we had to start at 5:30 today because Kevin was working. He worked until 5, so sorry about that, you guys.
Larry, as usual, hello, Mr.
Hey,
Mr. Reliable.
First. Larry was first.
Cajun Roots, hello. Hello, Alexis.
Hey, Alexis. Hey, hold on a minute. Alexis, I got your message. I did read it. I haven't responded yet, but I will. I'm not ignoring you. I will.
eBay Posh Man, thanks for coming, eBay Posh Man.
I love your picture, eBay Posh Man.
What's your first name, eBay Posh Man? I just like saying eBay Posh Man.
eBay Posh Man, eBay Posh Man.
I can make a song out of that. We were talking about the coronavirus and everything. Hi, Robert.
I think everybody's talking about the coronavirus. Hey, Robert.
Dumpster Diver Dad, have not seen you in our chats before. Thank you for coming.
That is Scott. He's my new friend. Hey, Scott.
Kelly, what's up, Kelly?
Kelly.
Susie Woozy.
Hey, Susie.
What about Dapper Tiger? Is that your new friend too?
No, I've never met a Dapper Tiger. Hey,
hi, Dapper Tiger. What's up?
If you
I like the suit and the tiger head. Very interesting.
I do like that. If you want to give us your name, we keep a list of names so we don't forget people because I'm bad about names.
Crony!
Hey, Crony!
What up, Crony? Hi, Jody. Jody's going to be on the show next week.
Yes, I'm excited. Hey, Jody.
Cajun. Hi, Cajun.
Hey, Cajun.
Elo. Hello, Eli and Andrea.
Yes.
How are you? It's so good to have you on.
Andrea. What? She said Andrea or Andrea, but I love Andrea.
No, he says Andrea because he's trying to be fancy.
I love that name, though.
Oh God, I lost my place. Look out. Oh, Thrift Boost.
Woo-hoo.
Hey, Chris.
Tiger is the man. Hey, Chris.
And it's Dave. God, I'm good at remembering.
You are
Dave,
good.
the Midwest Picker.
Hey, Dave.
And did I get everybody?
I don't know. I haven't been going down the list with you. I've just been waiting till you put them on there.
CJ Speno. Hello.
CJ Speno.
I remember him coming in before, or her. I can't remember. Gina. What up, Gina? Nice picture.
Oh, wow. I love your picture. I've never noticed that before. Did you just?
I think it's different. I think that's different.
I think she changed it. I love it.
Very cute. Are you ready for a cookie point? Kevin, are you ready? Give me a thumbs up.
Dave said, wow, you're good, because he remembered his name.
Oh, God, he left.
Who left?
He's trying to get set up. Hi, OSP. What's going on?
Susie, I hadn't heard that Amazon was closing. Where'd you hear that?
Oh, I think he's ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yay!
Sorry about that, guys. I was in a super rush. And I'll tell everybody in the chat, like I was telling the girls, I had no clue I was going to be doing the show today. Like I knew we planned something out, but I had no clue we had a set in stone time. I was luckily in Everyday I'm Hustling's what is it, Ecom and Beyond chat this morning, just randomly looking, just lurking, and I heard someone wrote, "Oh, Kevin's supposed to be on Victoria's channel tonight from Thrifting Lounge," and I was like, "What? Am I?"
You're actually on my channel, by the way.
Jenny, sorry, yeah. Well, no, I think, yeah, but then Victoria, she went back and she's like, "Yeah, tonight at 5." And so I was like, okay, I need to type. I am. But no, I have no problem going on. I was just at 5 o'clock I work, so I don't get home for usually like a half hour. Actually, I left like at 4:59 right out the door. I just have a lot of traffic in my area.
Yeah, we were talking to him in the back room while he was driving home.
Oh yeah. I was just in the back getting changed too real quick. It's actually hot in my house right now. I know I put the AC on.
Hey
I'm
Nana,
sweating.
I wanted to say hi to Nana.
Oh, it's my girl. What's up, Nana?
Dana,
And
you missed
the
Dana.
Nashville Flippers.
Oh, it's I have another one right here, another one right here. I have all those vintage blankets or these little vintage. I forget what they're called. They're not blankets though.
You
But
guys
it's like,
cannot hear the rain. Okay,
No.
don't complain, guys.
Jenny,
Then
say
I
hi
don't want
to
to hear
Dana.
about it.
Dana's
oh, hi, Dana. Where is she?
Oh, did we miss Dana? I'm
we
sorry.
missed her.
I
The
love
second
Dana.
time in a day. I mean, the second time.
Dana's our girl.
Yeah, I know.
You said okay, bye.
Yeah, simply Dana. I always talk to her. Alexis, me and her were talking about some conspiracy theories on Bonafide Hustlers channel today. I thought that was some pretty cool stuff. Dapper Tiger, what's up? Thanks for watching last night. Josh,
Brad, you cannot get a hug.
Scott,
Get a virtual hug.
what's up, Scott, my boy? I haven't heard from him since yesterday afternoon. I'm in because we do a private chat, and tonight we're going on Texas Treasures channel. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern or 9. It's one of those times.
Buffalo Picker.
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, I sent all these guys messages before I came on. I'm like, guys, I'll be on this channel at 5:30. Come support. What's up, Jody?
I saw him on your show.
Oh, dude, he's awesome. He's a great guy. He supports me a lot.
Kevin, did you see what Dave just posted to you? He said, "Hey, Kevin, want to buy a Q-tip? Only $5."
Yeah,
Is
right.
it really that serious? Is that really what's going on?
No. Last night they had me going so bad. We were laughing and we started talking about like how everything's ballooned because of coronavirus.
Yeah.
And I think it was probably him in the chat that said, "Oh, there's $250 for Q-tips." I was like, "What?" I actually went, "No, they're not." And he's like, "Dude, I'm just kidding." I was like, "Oh my God." But I did find a couple bolo items from just looking.
Kevin,
I do not want to make this the coronavirus chat today either, everybody.
Yeah.
Kevin, they make fun of me all the time.
I'm so tired of it right now.
Because I believe
It's
everything they
crazy.
say.
Yeah, well,
crazy.
I usually don't fall for it, but I did. That's the thing about me is I actually did. I think because I had so much going on, but 6 people on at once. But it was a lot of fun. Oh man. Yeah, there's a lot of people I know. And actually, I think probably know everyone in here. I don't know Crony. I know Alexis from earlier on Bonafide Hustlers channel.
Yeah, we have quite a bit of crossover between our people and your people. So
yeah, that's what's great about this community.
People in here though that I don't know, but most of them I do.
Hey Ray,
Yeah.
Nashville Flippers. I don't know if you said hi to him, but I didn't see him.
Well,
hey, what's
I
up,
love
Nashville?
your
Yeah, he
show.
popped up.
I love the people that
Thank
you
you.
have on. I think that they're, for the most part, all pretty cool people, and I was really glad to have you on. I think Victoria asked you to come on.
I think.
Or
he
no,
did.
we
A few
scheduled
weeks
it during
ago.
the show. Remember?
Oh, that's right. It was
Yeah.
during the show.
We
Well,
were
that's the
like,
thing. I was
let's
like,
schedule it now.
I wasn't sure. I always wait for like private. When I always say like, listen, guys, you want me on your show? I'll come on your show anytime. Just PM me on Facebook.
Victoria put
And
you
if
on
somebody-
the calendar.
I did put you on the calendar.
Yeah, I didn't have it on my calendar, so that's why I was like, I had no clue. you gotta message me. But no, don't worry, dude. That was awesome. You're lucky though. You're lucky I was there because you'd be here. Like, where's Kevin?
No, Gina, I know. I understand that. And there's a lot of stuff going around in my state, but I don't want to have an hour and a half discussion about it. That's all I'm saying. They're just saying now that they're probably going to pull all the kids out of school here for at least the next 2 weeks. And there's like 10 cases here. And like I told the chat, I'm in Kentucky.
Okay. All right.
There's a confirmed case at my daughter's workplace, which was kind of scary to me. So
That's scary.
it's crazy over here because I just got a message from my kid's mom. She's like, hey, one of my coworkers is in like a mommy group, and a couple of the workers are over here at Holmes Hospital, which is literally like on my way home, I pass it. So from work on my way home, I pass every day, and they're like 5 confirmed cases. I was like, what?
wow.
So it's because it's in Seminole
Florida,
County.
right?
Yeah, it's in Seminole County. It's in Miami. It's in Tampa. It started out in Tampa from some girl out in Italy, came back and gave it to everybody out there. And then so it's obviously it's going to make its way across the state. It's going to be rough for a little while, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. Just do the right thing and wash your hands, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it, so just get through it.
Exactly. Virus-free chat.
Numbers down, guys. Hold on a minute. You guys gave me
virus-free chat. Oh. Hopefully, we're all virus-free at least.
Knock on wood.
I hope so.
Or no, this is wood. There we go. I'm even thinking about telling my kid's mom to just pull the kids from school. I mean, they go on vacation next week, but still, it's a scary time right now.
I think a lot of people are going to do that. That's what I was talking to Victoria about earlier. A lot of people are just going to pull their kids out of school.
Like, anyway. I'm not scared that's the kids. It's the kids that are going to start giving to the adults, and the adults are going to give it to the older people or the people that have issues, and then that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
I don't know. How easily is it contracted?
Well, they're saying they had a doctor on this morning on Fox News, and he says if you cough or you sneeze, it stays in the air for at least 5 hours.
Ooh.
That's what this dude was saying.
Wow,
he was
that's
a doctor,
scary.
And he's been studying this stuff and everything. So, because I went right into my coworker's office, because you can't get it airborne. And so I said, yeah, well, I just found out you can get it airborne because the particles stay in the air for at least 5 hours.
I don't like that.
Hours.
I'm glad I stay home all the time. I ain't getting it.
It's a
that
scary
is
time.
Crazy. So I can see, like, you just go to. I can see why people are freaking out. I mean, you go to the store and you buy anything. Who coughed on it? Went, that's
exactly.
freaky. So
yeah. Oh, Susie Woozy, how are you? I love Susie Woozy. They love coming into I have a lot of dumpster divers that because Scott turned me on. Scott and just me, Kathy has turned me on to go and doing dumpster diving. So I do them live now. So I'm like, one Saturday night, I'll go around like 11:30. I'll pop on the live and we'll go 2.5 hours. And I mean, asked everybody in the chat last week, some dude was like stalking me. So I was like playing up to the camera and everything. And I had my buddy Matt with me from Advent Gardener. It was a lot of fun. That was fun. But we did find some stuff. So I was happy we didn't go empty-handed again for a second week in a row.
That's good.
I'm not brave enough to do that. Well, I'm not physically able to do that either. But even before that, and Jeff is not down with it. He is not down with that at all. He's like, I'm not going to no dumpsters. I'm like, you could at least maybe dumpster dive for some bubble wrap or something.
It's so much fun though, because I see how excited just me, Kathy, or Nana Tank or Scott gets, and I'm like, dude, I already feel that way thrifting. But I think that'd be so nice. And my girlfriend, dude, she absolutely loves it. Like, I thought she wasn't going to like it. Man, she was ready to get in the dumpster the first night we did it together with no gloves on. I said, girl, wait a second, get them gloves on and then hop in.
That's funny.
Dude, yeah,
well, we figured you hopped in the dumpster diver, Dad. That's kind of a given.
Yeah, we all hop. I literally do my jiu-jitsu moves like a monkey right into the dumpsters.
You really get in there?
Oh, I get right in there. Yeah, I got gloves. So
that's funny.
Yeah, it makes for
all right, guys. Do we want to go ahead and do a cookie point and then start asking some of these questions? Because we already got questions lined up for Kevin, and we're never going to get to it. Oh. Glass City Pickers.
My boy. Glass City Pickers. I love that dude. He was on last night with me too. He comes over from Buffalo Pickers channel.
Yeah.
He supports everybody now. He's awesome.
Well, thank you guys for coming. Okay, what are we doing, Victoria, for a cookie point real quick?
All right, hold on. I just wanted to type this in the chat.
She's busy. That in the chat. So basically how we do this, guys, since we do have some new people, we do like a twisted interview where we have a list of, I think, 89 questions right now. People pick numbers, and that's the question that we ask Kevin. They are not necessarily all reselling related. Some of them are, some of them aren't, just to try and get to know him as a person as well. And then we also, in varying times, have what we call cookie points. We do little things for you to win, and you win a point. Once you accumulate a certain number of points, you win a prize. So we're going to do our first cookie point right now, and then we will start our rando questions.
You want
Brad
to do the
says,
charade?
is it a vegetable?
Do you want to do the charade? Start it out with the charade?
Sure, because you can do it because you're the best.
Why do I have to do it?
Because. Okay, I'll do it. Do you want me to do it?
Yes.
Do
No,
it.
we should have Kevin do it.
I'll do it.
Yay!
I'm game for anything. So I got to pick a random number.
No. You got to act something out.
Oh, act
Hold
something
on.
out.
I'm going to post it in the chat for you, Kevin.
All right, post it. And then I have to act it out.
In
Yeah.
the private chat.
Is that the last? Okay, so I have to do all these?
And by the way, that's how she gets me the questions. So if you want to see what questions are coming up, that's what's going to be the deal.
Okay, so this most recent one is the one that you want me to do.
Where
it
it says
Kevin.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so these are questions just lining up for the next
Or
thing.
yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be,
points.
you guys ready?
We're ready. Are you ready?
You guys,
Oh, it's so sexy.
the first person that gets it in the chat that we see gets the cookie point. Oh, he's doing great, you guys.
Yeah, I like the swoosh. Edward Scissorhands.
I thought someone was going to say that, but it's not. Close.
What do we think, Victoria?
Dave got it.
Someone got it?
I'm thinking Dave got it.
Okay.
A barber. Yep, cutting hair. That's what.
Yeah, cutting
That's
hair.
close enough.
Perfect.
Yep.
There we go. Yay, that was fun.
Yay!
That was different. I like different.
All right. The first question for you is, are you a morning person or are you a night owl?
Man, I don't think I ever really get much sleep. So I'm most likely a night hour. Like last night, actually, seems like every night I get on a hangout and it's around 9, 10 o'clock. I end up staying up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I figured because I've seen how late yours go sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm still up the next day at 7 o'clock or 6:50, getting ready to work and go to work.
I envy people like that.
I don't see how
you can get so much done.
I think it's because I got ADD, so I can't be not moving. I gotta be. My brain just always is going.
You gotta sleep at some point, dude.
Oh, I get sleep. I do. 6 hours sleep's fine. 5, 6
6
hours
really isn't that bad, I guess. That's not too bad. Which past decade do you love the most and why?
80s. I think because I was born in that
you.
era, and I'm a huge fan of 80s movies. I think nothing can touch 80s movies. Same thing with new wave music. I love like Talking Heads, Men at Work, people like that. I mean, I'm freaking Cars. I'm a huge 80s nerd. The stuff I like to wear is 80s. I'm a NASCAR nerd, so like my favorite era of NASCAR was the late 80s, early 90s. So for me, straight up 80s. Definitely, especially with Back to the Future in 85.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you.
Back to the Future was made in 85, the year of your man right here.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is that the year you were born?
That was 85.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Do you enjoy roller coasters?
No, I don't. Nope. I don't like heights. The closest thing to heights was last year when I went to Tabletop Rock in Asheville. Oh, my God, that was scary. If you guys look at my pictures on my Facebook, Kevin Buccio, you'll see in the back last year we went to Asheville and Brevard. There's this huge thing and overlooks. It's like a big rock on top of another rock, and it overlooks. I think it's like 3,000 feet in the air of just the valley of that area. It's beautiful though. It's amazing.
I don't like heights either.
Yeah, I can't stand it. Nope.
But in a roller coaster, you do it really fast, so I feel like it's not as bad. But yeah.
No, I just never had a thing for. I would so be like this. This is a good story. We used to go, since I lived in Florida, we used to go to like SeaWorld and like Wet and Wild when they used to have Wet and Wild. And my friends, I would always get them for free. Like I would go with my buddies for their birthdays, and I always pretend I was sick because I didn't want to go high up on the roller coaster or anything. So you could find me in the wave pool area. That was me. I was always a little baby when it came to heights, especially roller coasters. I hate, and also another thing is I cannot stand airplanes. My biggest fear since I was a kid watching Twilight Zone when they had the episode with the monkey on the wing, the monkey, that's like a famous episode if you look it up. The monkey on the wing, and then like he's out there and the guy's losing his mind. He's not really there, but he sees the monkey on the wing like at 2,000 feet up in the air, and he's like trying to tear out the wing. Ever since then, I have to have a window seat, so I'm always, and I'm not lying to you guys, always looking at the wing. I always have to be looking at the wing.
Dude.
I'm not even kidding you. It's just something psychological with me.
Have you flown a lot, or just when you absolutely have to?
When I absolutely have to. When I was a kid, I was easier. Up until probably like 2021, I was visiting my sister out in Virginia, and we're coming out of Philadelphia to go to Roanoke, and all of a sudden the plane just dropped like 400 or 500 feet, hit an air pocket, and I like literally, I was only like, I didn't have family on the plane with me. I had a next door person next to me. I was like, "Is that normal?" They're like, "Yeah, it's not a big deal." I'm like, "I don't care, dude." Like it was. The last time I went with my ex-girlfriend, I had my ex-girlfriend's family, her sister and boyfriend. I had to literally pop 2 Dramamines. I got on there and I felt good though. It was for the first time ever I felt good on an airplane. And I was so relaxed. I just got the Wii Switch, I think it's called. And we're playing Mario Go-Kart. And like I'm like passing out. Like my car's going against the wall. And I'm like, finally I was like, whoa. If I'm like, okay, guys, here, you and Jess can play. I took a nap the whole way there. I was done. But that's probably the least anxiety I ever had on an airplane by popping 2 Dramamine. And I didn't even know you're only supposed to have 1. I had 2.
So let's see what's next. What are your hobbies?
NASCAR. I like to play Xbox. What else? I've been able to do a lot of things with my girlfriend, going out and doing what I call is destination, where we go traveling, and we go down like whether we're like last year we're going to Charleston, we hit a little bit past Savannah, and I kept seeing these big these small clearings between these big trees, right, big pine trees, and I'm like, man. And I literally stopped because this is how I go. Is like I don't like to have time limits where I go, and if I want to go somewhere, I want to try to do something off the beaten path. Right. We drove down one of the roads, and it gave us beautiful clearing. This beautiful house had a shed in the back. It was just something you see out of a movie. I remember we took a couple of pictures of it. That was a good time. And another one of my hobbies is going to plantations in the South. So like when I go travel, I like to go to like the southern plantations, like Biltmore, Middleton. We've been to Magnolia. We've been to like 6 last year alone, but mostly NASCAR races for vacations. We plan out the whole weekend. We do the Xfinity race. We do the NASCAR race. We'll do the truck race. And then we do the pit passes so we can meet all the drivers and then see them in victory lane afterwards.
That's pretty cool. I've never been to a NASCAR race, and I've lived in Florida practically my whole life.
I went to Homestead last year. We did the weekend, the championship weekend. I was able to celebrate with the Truck Series winner, Matt Kraft, and I got a selfie with him. It's on my Facebook. I got a selfie with the Xfinity champion, Tyler Reddick, and I got a selfie with Kyle Busch with him actually smiling. I said to him, "Listen, I have a bunch of your autographs. I just want a selfie with you." And he actually popped a smirk. He smirked and smiled. I was like, "Holy crap, he's smiling!" And that was fun.
You could have probably sold that for cash.
No, that stays with me. Marie, she says, "Hope you don't have tickets to the next 2 races." No, I don't, but I have tickets to the 3rd race. That's Bristol. I'll be very upset if they have the race with no, because the next 2 races are doing the race with no people in the stands. I'll be so upset if they do the 3rd race, which is Bristol, which I'm going to. Never been to Bristol. It's always been on my bucket list.
I think you said that maybe on social media. I saw it though.
Yes. Ooh. Yes. I think I said this morning in the chat. I was really upset when I saw that.
It was, yeah.
And I was going to go to Homestead too. Again, I was debating about it, and then now nobody's allowed to go besides the crew and the racers. That's such a bummer.
Spilled my coffee on me.
Okay. Next question. What?
I'm sorry. Philly Picker said hi to all of us. I said, hey.
Oh,
Matt.
hey.
Hi,
I love Philly. You got to get on more of these hangouts, man.
What superhero are you and why? If you could be any superhero or make up your own superhero, whatever.
Man, I would just I don't know. I've never thought about superheroes like that or people like that. I think of myself as a NASCAR person. Okay, if I was a NASCAR person, I would bring Davey Allison and Alan Kawicki back and see how their career would have went. Alan Kawicki died at the height of his career, just won the championship, self-funded. You'll never see that again. Self-funded NASCAR driver, died in an airplane accident, and then Davey Allison was going to be one of the greatest. Died at the height of his career too, in a helicopter crash.
Look, all you gotta do is mention NASCAR, and he lights up. He's like,
I grew up with NASCAR, man. I have a picture when I was a young kid, my first NASCAR race, with Dale Earnhardt. Just after a race, I was getting ready to hop on a helicopter to get back to our car, and I got a picture of him, his shirt undone, his button front shirt undone, and all the sweat he had on him with his hat on. And then his son at the time was Dale Earnhardt Jr., who was about 15 years old at the time. This is back in 95, long time ago.
That's pretty cool, though, that you have that picture.
Yeah,
a lot of really good pictures.
Oh my god, I got autographs from everybody last year. I got autographed in a picture with Richard Childress coming out of. He just won the championship. Tyler Reddick's his driver. He's the owner. He had like 3 bottles of champagne going. He had champagne all over his stomach, and he was holding the bottle of champagne because he was going to put the bottle away. I said, no, hold the champagne bottle up because he was all wet. I want to get a selfie with you just like this. So I got the selfie with him.
That's cool.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Do you like to cook?
Nope. My girlfriend does all the cooking, but before we dated, I did a lot of cooking. I did great cooking, I think, at that time.
Oh, you did that, and then you hooked her, and then you don't have to cook anymore.
Oh yeah. No, she's just really. I didn't expect her to be such a good cook like she was, but I mean, this girl is everything she does is, this is why I tell her, you're so amazing, you don't even know it. Like her ex-husband was super emotionally and mentally and physically abusive. And I'm like, dude, you have no clue, because we came from the kind of same background. My kid's mom was like, put me down a lot. And like her husband, the same thing. So I kind of coming into it was kind of like, okay, it's like the same person, but she's super quiet. I talk. So like, I always try to, I like to pick her up because I know sometimes how she feels, because I get like that too sometimes.
Yeah.
So sometimes somebody like that needs a pat on the back, say, listen, you're great. You know, you're doing awesome.
Together?
A little over a year now. We dated for like 4 months. I was dating other girls, seeing other girls, until I was like, okay, we went on our first NASCAR trip to Daytona 500 last year. And I was like, man, I really like this girl. I'm really, really grown into this girl. Normally I fall head over heels when I'm in a relationship or I'm with somebody, but this girl, it took a little while. And then I think at that point in my life, I was like, I got duped by 2 different chicks. 2 different women. And one ghosted me. We were going to get married.
You start building walls up after that happened so long.
That's exactly what I did. It was a huge wall.
Next person, a while to get through that. So
yeah, it was a huge wall I had, man. And once you break those walls down, you really get to trust somebody, because when you're dating so many different girls from Tinder, Bumble, Plenty of Fish, like you don't know what is real anymore. You get stuck into that dating zone, and none of you guys probably know how this works. But in the dating field, on those social media, there's only one thing one guy wants and one thing these girls want, and that is it. They don't want a relationship. They just want to hook up and dip out, and that's it.
I never got into those apps because I got into a relationship, and he's awesome, so I don't have to worry about it. But I've seen what other people have had to go through with horrible. It, and it is amazing how horrible it is out there. Like really bad.
My daughter told me that it was.
I feel very lucky.
You're very lucky, yes. And I didn't learn. I never had 20s to live my life. I had kids, and I had my girlfriend, my kid's mom at the time. So throughout from 19 to the time I was 31, I was with her. And then, boom, she cheated on me. And I'm getting honest with you guys. She cheated on me for the last 6 months of my relationship, and it killed me. And so one day I woke up after my kid comes to me and says, Daddy, this is part of the reason why I quit eBay, quit YouTube. My daughter, who was 6 years old at the time, 6, 7, around that time, because she's going to be 13 now. She says, Daddy, I would walk 10,000 miles for you. She knew how much I was going through. So what I did was that next day, packed my stuff up, and I found a place to stay. And I said, Nikki, I'm done. I'm out. I can't do this anymore. And that was one of the best decisions I made.
I mean, that's abuse. Them cheating on you, that is a form of abuse. I fully believe that. You can only take so much of that.
Yeah.
Anyone that is going to cheat truly doesn't love you. I mean, there's no way. You know, people, I don't even understand how people forgive people for doing that, because I'm like,
I don't either.
There's no way. Like, oh, screw you. But I used to be really quiet and sensitive and like all that stuff. But now, like, as you get older, I don't know about any of you guys, but I don't take bullshit anymore.
No, don't ever take anything, especially from a man.
I've had enough of that abuse in my life. I had a really abusive ex-husband. I won't take it anymore. I'm like, I'll be alone before I deal with that shit.
This goes to all you women, because this is how men are. I'm a man. I don't treat girls like that way, but I've seen how the way my dad treated my mom and how a lot of men treat women. Seriously, do not take any crap from men. I am telling you right now. Do never take anything from men. If they take your dignity from you, get up off your bootstraps and leave. It's the best thing you'll ever do, because there's somebody out there for you, and you'll find that person. I promise you. For me, I thought I was never going to find somebody after my ex-girlfriend that I thought I was going to marry, not my kid's mom, but after that, actually, she literally just came back, and she's like, oh, she talks to her psychiatrist about me. And one of the times she talked to him was like, how she missed me. And I'm like, dude, listen, you did this to me. You messed me up mentally. I'm sorry. I'm with somebody that I absolutely love. I actually had a great heart-to-heart conversation with one of my other exes that I screwed over. When I was in the middle of hanging out with different girls, this one girl that I tell everybody that got away. This was before Ashley, of course. I treated her like crap and went back to my ex. And I felt so bad, because this girl took a long time, like probably you guys, to trust the guy again. And I didn't care about her feelings. That's just how I was, the person I was at that time. But she came
as you get older.
Yeah, but then
situations.
But then it was funny, because she calls me. She says, you know, do you want to come and dance with me for the last time? I'm figuring she's moving out. This was last weekend, last Saturday night, right after I was done with my hangout for my dumpster dive. She texted me. She's like, you want to come for last dance with me? I said, either she's getting married or she's moving away. And I'm like, what's up? I'm like, I'm at home now, you know. She's like, I'm getting married. I'm like, that's awesome. I'm like, yeah, let's I'll call you, we'll talk. You know, because she knows how much I did her wrong and how much I always apologize to her. And she called me and she's like, Kevin, I want to let you know that I thought about nobody else but you, because you're a really good person. I want you to know that. You're such a really nice person. You meant, for the little amount of time we dated, you brought out something that nobody for years was able to bring out. You were bubbly, you were fun. Like, as you see me here, this is how I am in real life. I like to make everybody happy. I'm a person that
really great energy, like to be around.
Yeah, you do.
And that's something that's really important to me, is to try and surround myself with people with good, positive energy. Because if you hang around people that are always bitching, you're going to be like that. At least I am. So I like being around you. You exude something happy.
It's all about exactly that energy. And I got that same compliment from Sammy Davis a few years ago. And she's like, yeah, she's like, no, man, I don't do interviews, but since I know your energy, I've seen your videos and I know you, I want to come on your video and we'll hook up. That's in one of my old videos, me and Sammy Davis. There we go. She's wearing a cool hat, because the thing was, like, I like to do funny things. So she was wearing a cool hat and I was wearing a little woolly hat back at the time. And then that chat was great. The time we did that hangout. But no, it's the same thing I do with my girlfriend now, because I felt like my ex-girlfriend did the same for me. She got me out of a better zone from where I was. She believed in me for the first time in my life.
Somebody that brings that, you know, that you can balance out, you know. I mean, that's how, for me, like with Jeff, you know, he's shitty with money. Well, I kind of help him balance that out. I'm like the responsible one. Okay, now maybe we shouldn't spend this money. You know, you just got to find that. And sometimes it's finding someone that's a lot like you, and then sometimes finding someone that's completely opposite of you.
And there's no right way. Honestly, there's no right way. And
nobody's perfect either, though. Like, you know, you have to have some sort of compromise in your life between the two of you, because there's no perfect person out there. It's just how you handle each other, you know, in my opinion. We're getting off on the relationship thing, but
no, you know what? It makes for good conversation, honestly.
Yeah, it does.
We always talk about reselling, but this is the stuff that people don't know about me or you guys, and we're bringing out the honesty, and that's what people like in these videos.
That's
and
what we
why
like.
it's different.
That's why we decided to do like the twisted interviews, because I feel like we get them thinking about other stuff than just reselling. Like you can find reselling content all over the internet,
everywhere,
anywhere. But if they're really interested in you, or if they're really interested in me, that's what they're going to come back for. You know, your personality and things.
And that's the one thing I learned by doing those videos in the past. I didn't really have to keep it to reselling. I could have just kept it. I kept it all. Everything was off topic, whatever. Like when we did the reseller meet and greet, half the time was content about reselling. Excuse me. Other half was just about, hey, what's going on in your life?
But it's also a social thing. You know, it's also a social thing. Like for me, you guys are my friends. I don't have any really friends outside of this. I'm going to have my kids. That's it. You guys are kind of my social interaction. And there's nothing really wrong with that at this day and age, as long as you're interacting. So,
and this, like I told you before we came on here, by the way, big shout out Treasure Hustlers. I love them. They're awesome. They are one of my inspirations by doing the Dumpster Diver lives too.
Oh, hey guys.
I want to give them a huge shout out. What's up, Harry?
I'd love to have them on sometime.
They're amazing. They're really good people.
It's Treasure Hustlers. Shout out to you guys. We need to we're gonna do the same thing we did to Kevin. We need to schedule you.
Let's pick a date. Let's go.
I'd love to get them on my reseller meet and greet. I know they don't do like thrifting. They don't have to. I don't care. I don't mind getting dumpster divers on there and everything.
Care either. Like we love to have people that do different things on. You know, dumpster divers. That is so interesting and fun to me. Like I was watching just Kathy's videos, and it was like, you found all that in the dumpster for real? Like,
yeah.
I so want to do dumpster diving, but I don't want to do it by myself. And I
don't do it by yourself, because that's the one thing.
Do it by myself.
I just keep hearing about the story about that girl that passed away a few weeks ago. I don't know if she fell asleep or she hit her head in the back of the dumpster, but she died. Man, that's crazy.
Oh,
you gotta be careful.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's
my
scary.
husband will go with me though, so one day we'll have to meet up. We don't live too far from each other. And we'll do I'll do it with you and your girlfriend.
Oh, you guys live close? You live close to people. Nobody lives.
Where do you live, Victoria? You live in Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. Man, I would go up there and dumpster dive and resell with you.
Too, guys.
We can meet halfway.
Yeah, I'm already thinking she's never been to St. Augustine. And we've been talking about it for a year now. I'm like, dude, we should probably go to do a St. Augustine weekend thing, because she's lived in the state of Florida almost all of her life, and she's never been to St. Augustine or anything like that. And I'm like, that's crazy. My mom loves it. That's her favorite spot.
Where did she grow up in Florida, if she's been here all her life?
Vero Beach. And then she also lived in Asheville too.
Victoria, no more questions.
No, I was thinking it would have been funny if we had went to the same school or something and I knew her. But I don't.
Well, no, she's only 24, so I mean it's a big age difference for me. Like I'm 35, she's 24, gonna be 25. So but she is so wise beyond her years. Honestly. And I'm sure you guys always hear about my videos. She is half the reason for my coming back, for pushing me so hard coming back after I was already ready to quit 2 different times doing this stuff. And she keeps telling me pull through it, because I know you're going to be someone's going to listen, and someone's going to listen to take your advice, and you're going to change your life again like you used to.
Yeah.
So
we have a tornado watch.
Oh.
Brad, I love you. He said Victoria's only 26. I'll pay you later. Jenny, I know. I'm going to stop doing questions. You guys,
because we're on our own little tangent we're going on right now.
We did have some nice questions when we can go further back after in the chat too. I think Dapper asked a nice one earlier.
Yeah, I saved them, and they're actually in the private chat.
Yeah, she's good at catching all those and making sure that we answer those. If you want, we can skip our questions.
It doesn't matter. However you want to do it, don't worry about it. Whatever you guys want to work, it doesn't matter to me. I usually don't even go off of questions. I usually just listen to what people have to say. That's one thing, okay? So with me, as you'll learn, I'm a very off-the-cuff person. If you ask me to do a set schedule, not a set schedule, if you ask me to do a time limit, or if you try to get me to do
that's
like
not
read
what
off
we're trying to do, Kevin.
Yeah.
That's not at all what we're trying to do.
No. I'm just saying that's why you see my videos go last night.
People
was 4
come
hours.
on, and you have to kind of control
you gotta build them up. Yeah.
And so that's why we do this. But I mean, we've been just having so many conversations with you off the cuff. It's totally fine, and I'm totally enjoying it.
Yeah, and we may not get to all the questions, but that's
But
fine.
I kind of wanted to make sure that we got at least the questions that the chat asked, is what I was saying. So Midwest Glass City Pickers wants to know, how did you become a great dumpster diver?
Who, me?
Yeah,
I've only done it 2 times. The first.
That's what they said.
It's called dumb it down until like you just don't know what you're doing, and then just play it for the camera. That's all I do. Literally, I learned a lot watching Treasure Hustlers. Honestly, there was one night where I watched their video where there was like she kept building up like there was a cop around the corner, and I do it. Was there a cop around the corner? I don't know, but I wanted to watch to see if she was going to get caught. Right?
So is it illegal where you're at?
No, unless it says on the dumpster, like no dumpster diving or trespassing. So no, not the ones I go has no signs.
And no one's ever bothered you?
No, and honestly, I'm not even worried about that. What's the worst that can happen? Hey, listen, please go on your way.
Yeah, it's not like they're gonna arrest you or something.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not beating anybody. I'm also putting the trash back in the dumpster. You know, so I'm not like ruining anybody's anything over there or anything. I'm just trying to have fun, show everybody that you can do it,
right?
And just try something different. And I'll tell you, my dumpster diving videos are probably just as popular, if not more popular, than my regular YouTube videos. So that tells me how funny it is.
I can believe that.
Hey, let's stop just a second. Today is Treasure Hustler's 30th birthday, so we have to sing happy
Dirty 30.
Woo woo!
So
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to Sarah or Jackie. Happy birthday to you.
We're really bad. That was horrible.
It's all right.
Nana says, "Oh my gosh, stop the pain."
I love Nana.
That was awful, you guys. Oh my god.
That's funny.
Oh my god, my dog's breath smells so bad.
Yeah, all animals' dog breath smell, but who knows? I love them.
Me too.
Do you have any pets? That's the next question.
Yeah, I have. If you have watched my videos lately, my pets will tend to like literally get in my video. I have 2 cats, and then my daughter has a Australian Shepherd, an Aussie, Boston Terrier, and an Australian Shepherd mix. And every now and then she brings it over. It's just she's too much.
I love Boston Terrier.
Yeah. This dog, she jumps so high. She's got that from her Australian side, or her Australian Shepherd part side of her. This dog, I literally watched it a day when I went to drop off my kid's laptop. She literally jumped over a gate that was like 4.5 feet tall. Wow. And I was like, and she's small. She's got that Boston Terrier height, but it's the jump from the Australian Shepherd that she can do. I was like, oh my God, it's crazy. Hey, baby. I've been talking about you. Yeah. It's all good. Come on
and say hi.
Tell her
come over here and say hi.
Come say hi.
She's gonna say hi in a second. She's just coming home from her client.
Oh, okay.
Oh man. Okay. Come over here and say hi and give me a kiss. Come here. Come on. Say hi to the girls. That's Jenny and then Victoria.
How are you?
She's like, here's my face. Okay, I'm leaving.
Whatever. See you later.
Okay.
Yeah, I have like when I have my Yeti in.
She is cute.
She's nice. She's
she
cool.
is.
Dude, and the thing is I've never been into a girl that's taller than me. Like I have a huge thing because I'm not that tall for like girls that are smaller than me, and like she's a little bit taller than me, but it's like to me I got used to it and it's fine with me.
Yeah.
I look picky, I guess. Treasure Hustlers, say hi, Ashley.
What's your favorite way to make money, and what do you like to spend it on? From Susie.
Susie asked that.
Susie, I like to spend money on making money, if that makes sense. Like I'm always buying things I like to reinvest in my into eBay, because the more I reinvest, the more it gets me away from the 8 to 5 job I'm working right now. Closer, just that much closer. And also I have a little stupid collection I collect stupid, just weird things like vintage items. Like I'm into like old mid-century modern stuff.
Like what?
Like this table, for instance, is a 1960s Lane table. I got inherited from my sister, who inherited from her mother-in-law, who passed away, and she's going to throw it out and donate it. I'm like, dude, it's a Lane. Are you kidding me? And of course, she has no clue, no sense of real vintage fashion. So what does she do? She wanted to get rid of it so she can put her $3,000 cheap BO made China made table in the house. Where I'm like, this is probably worth more than your China made crappy that's going to fall apart in like 10 years table. But no, that's the stuff I collect. And NASCAR, I'm a huge NASCAR nerd. So NASCAR vintage tees, that's me. And also NASCAR die casts. And I know some people in the chat probably saying I like to flip and reflip. No, I like to buy items on eBay and reflip it on eBay. Like right now, I'm watching a bunch of Civil War letters. A couple from the Confederate letters. They tend to go higher, but they also go more when you resell them. So I have a couple of people I follow that do 99-cent auctions, and then I have a set price of where I want it, depending on what's in that letter. The value of that letter I think is going to be in there. I'll buy it, hold on to it maybe a month just to say it's cool, and then I resell it and make more profit.
Sweet. Jackie is the ninja. You're a ninja one?
Yeah, Jackie is.
Fluffy. Y'all are confusing my little brain right now.
There's two of them. It's Jackie and Sarah.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Jackie's on now. That's why I said treasure hustlers.
No, I got confused by the ninja, aka Fluffy reference, because I'm dumb like that. Okay.
It's okay. At least you admit it, right?
I don't know. No idea. Okay, it's cookie point time, everybody. Got a break for a cookie. It's going to be fast and simple. Pick a number between 1 and 100. You get only one shot. One choice. Go. You have to be closest without going over.
Oh, jeez.
Whoa.
Do you see Treasure Hustler? She said Jackie is 30, Sarah's 57. She's gonna kill you when she sees that, if she sees that.
I love when they rib on each other. That's funny.
I see the winner so far.
Not over. Hey, Gina.
Whoever's the Pisces that just has the birthday.
I'm a Pisces.
The coolest one because I'm a Pisces too.
Yep. Which is February 24th.
And Jenny just had her birthday on Tuesday. It was the 10th.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a couple days over mine.
Okay, guys. I think is everyone picked their number?
They're still coming out with them. Remember, you can only pick a number one time. I think they might be done now. Dapper Tiger was the last one I saw.
It looks like Cajun Roots Reseller Johnny is the winner.
Congratulations. He chose 97 and the number was
99 because that's how I roll.
That's a good guess. 97 is 2 off. Out of the people in here. Let me see. What's that?
Okay. We did the pets.
Is that Cajun seller is the same as Cajun Root Reseller?
No, we have a Cajun Roots and then we have a Cajun. So
there's 2 of them. I know that.
Cajun Roots.
One's with a K and one's with a C.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got those. Oh my God.
What is it?
I don't even know what to do right now, Victoria.
There was one other. Dapper Tiger down at the very bottom had another question.
What's the big?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I just was trying to get you to where it was.
What's the biggest change that you've noticed since coming back to reselling?
Be honestly, or do you want me to give you a little flub where you want me to hurt anybody's
feelings?
No,
we want honesty. We are down with honesty.
A lot of misinformation from the bigger YouTubers. A lot of non-content that I feel like that's where I can slip in here and really give people content. And actually give you content where I can break it down,
agree with that.
Hands-on, show you, screen share it, however you want me to show you. I even go over through your eBay stuff. Like I can
actually what things actually sell for. I mean, if you're a huge YouTuber and you have a very huge warehouse and all this stuff, you might be able to get a little more money out of something. But for somebody that's just starting reselling, they're not going to sell a t-shirt for $55. You know, that's just the kind of stuff that I
unless you know what you're doing. Like if you're me, I price everything high in it because when I take all my offers, it's exactly where I want it to be.
Yeah,
so I don't even have to about going back and forth.
Because I learned that from some of the people here. I used to always set everything at just what I wanted to get for it.
Yeah, and don't be scared to, because there's somebody out there that just thrifts it, siphons it through highest first because they feel like they're getting a better value item. And sometimes that's what I do.
Perceived value, totally true. Yeah.
But that for me, that's number one. The disinformation from a lot of these YouTubers, only because remember who's buying from them? You guys. You, the viewers, are buying most of their product. So when they're out there buying some video games that are only making $10, $15 profit, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just me, I'm somewhere I have a high profit margin.
I have a question for you, kind of about that. So how do you feel about people buying things from these bigger YouTubers basically just for a shout out?
I could see it's a good point. Like I understand if someone's buying it from you.
Does it bother you at all? It bothers me. I don't know why.
I mean, I just bothers me that I should have jumped on this bandwagon way before when my channel was blowing up.
Should I do that, or does that make me look like
No, it's all in fun. It's all in fun. People are having a good time.
Okay, and look, you're a Pisces, all right? We overthink and we analyze things, and we're very emotional people. And that's my problem with YouTube a lot, is that I get really annoyed with certain things. And, you know, I have all these morals and things that I would never do. I'm probably screwing myself by doing that.
I don't know. I do,
you know
though.
What I mean? Like, that bothers me. I'm like, oh, you're just trying to buy a shout out. But you know what? Maybe I should go buy a shout out, you know? What the hell?
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, buying a shout out. I like to help people in the community, and I give out whenever I see somebody has a Patreon, I'll give them like $5-10 or something. Like you can ask Treasure Houses. I think I gave them $30 in one night because I like their content and I believe in them and I want to see them keep doing what they're doing. Now, if I feel like you just started doing YouTube, or you just were a YouTube hopper. Now, when I mean a YouTube hopper, this is what we used to kick people out of the community back in the day. We would have you on, embarrass you, then kick you out of the community because you were giving out, number one, disinformation. Number two, you were just trying to grow your YouTube. You weren't doing and helping YouTube. I mean, resellers. What they would do is they would have people that would join a community that wasn't growing yet, that was going to pop off. And by I mean that, you have some people now that join the community and they're full-time YouTubers, and they don't even do resell much. They just do it so they can say they do it so they can get your views.
Oh my
God.
That's
the disinformation I'm talking about. And there is people out there because I was duped into that a few weeks ago until I realized I watched somebody's video and I was like, oh, hell no. This is the people we used to kick out and banish for a long time. And now we've been gone, so we can't really do much about it besides start from the bottom and then try to work our way to the top with real information. And it will happen. When you give out real content and real information where people can actually learn, they're going to come to you in flocks and they're going to want to see you succeed. Whether it's with shout outs or with the Patreon, whatever. But me, like I tell everybody, y'all don't have to pay me to do anything. I do everything for free and I do all the lead work. It costs me time and stuff, but I want to help people. All I ask for you guys is click the subscribe button, click the like button, and watch my videos. Because if I'm succeeding, then all you guys are succeeding. Because I could care less about the big people. I care, if you notice, I care about this community down here. Because this is where everybody does the hard work, the grinding, the day-to-day grinding.
That's what we like about it, though, because you end up finding your circle. And that's what me and Victoria talk about a lot, is that you find your circle of people that you can trust and that, you know, always come to your, and that is like a security thing for me. Like before I was like, oh, you know, comparing myself and my channel to everybody else. And, you know, why are they growing faster than me or whatever? You know, I'm trying to not do that because it doesn't, to be honest, this is not my goal on YouTube, is to be huge or make a bunch of money. It is basically to just be in the community. So
another thing I was saying the last night I brought up too, and I'll beat it like a dead horse. The one thing that I really love coming back, and because I missed, was once every 6 months I would get a message saying, listen, you changed my life, dude. Like I was down here. I was down in the dumps. I was homeless. I watched one of your videos, and I'm not lying to you guys. I've had this before happen to me several times. And they would be like, listen, like you changed my life, dude. Like right now I have enough money to afford rent, just by watching your videos. Now that's the main reason why I love coming back and want to see that. I want to see everybody succeed. I don't mind about the big people, like to them, I don't care. It's the people down here. And I'm not mentioning like you guys.
Personal down here. Yeah, for sure.
Because those people,
we're in the gutters.
No, those people aren't hopping in the chat.
Victoria has something to say. Please.
Yeah.
Poor Victoria.
I'm sorry, Victoria.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I have to comment. Jenny said that we don't look at other people's, how they're growing and stuff, and we're just going to look at ours. Yeah. I have to confess that I compare myself to Jenny all the time.
Really?
I'm like, she's got this many. I've only got this many. Crap.
You're gaining on me though, and I started out with a little more than you. Like I'm not really doing anything right now to like gain more subscribers. I'm just coming to my shows, honestly, and that's all I really want to do right now. I'm not out hustling, trying to get people to come to my channel and stuff right now because I'm not at that place right now. I've got a lot of other stuff going on, but I do like my shows, and so I just come to the shows. So Victoria, you're going to probably go past me because of your morning show. So please don't do that. I say I'm not going to compare myself, but you're gonna. Everyone does it. Just got to try and not let it bother you.
And honestly, all you got to do is have a lot of fun and piggyback off each other's followers. That's all you got to do.
That's what we do.
Piggyback off each other.
That's exactly what we do.
Yeah. Back to back.
And that's what this is all about. Hopping on each other's channels, other people's channels, shouting each other out. I mean, how do you feel?
Because it's fun. I mean, we have different types of shows. And I was telling Victoria today, I'm like, the interviews are #1 my favorite shows that we do. I love getting to know people. I just love that. And if they shout us out, great. If not, I really don't care. Like we had the bearded picker on. I was surprised he even said yes.
He's a nice dude.
That was such a fun interview, and he was so cool. And he even told us, like, it doesn't matter. I don't care how many subscribers you have. It does not make your channel any better or any worse than anyone else.
This goes back to when I started, when I was nobody besides a dude that just started a Facebook group that was blowing up. And at the time, if you had a big Facebook group, everybody wanted to come to you. Everybody was listening to you. So that's the one thing I had going for me, but I didn't have a YouTube following. So I was like, I reached out to Rakin because I was hugely influenced by Rakin in his older videos. And he is like, finally one day he's like, dude, just pop on.
I love Rakin. I do. I think he's great.
He's so positive. I don't care. You can talk. I understand if you have issues with him and his programs. You guys have your own opinions, but I will always be a loyal follower because to this day, he knows when I really need him, he'll pop on.
Energy, and he'll pump you up. He will pump you up.
Dude, I was in the video 2 weeks ago watching one of his lives in his car, and I was like, "Oh, Rakin, how you been?" All of a sudden, he literally stopped the live and was like, "Dude, Kevin, man, how you been? You went away, dude. Cool. I know you're dealing with some stuff." And then he's like, "Hit me up on Instagram, man. I moved to Miami. We got to hook up and do a video, bro, and get you going again." So it's stuff like that where when I do need to reach out to somebody and help, they're gonna be there for me. Like the Gilmans. I was and if you guys don't know Sarah Gilman,
I really liked them when I saw them on your show. I was like, Sarah is hilarious. I'm like, we have got to have them on because Sarah just
that's what I was gonna say. Just text her, dude. They love to talk. They're like me. That's why we mesh so well. They love to talk, and they talk very, very well with private label. They talk about
my God, they're doing private label. I was like super impressed.
Dude, their house.
About how long they've done it.
They built their house with that private label money, all cash.
Crazy.
That's cash, but no, that's hustling.
That's the kind of people I want to talk to too. I mean, you got to absorb some of that info.
Yeah, in Cajun, Rakin is why I started reselling. Same here, man. I just watched one of his videos one day, him, and then I was able to get Hart's Pickers. Before it was Hart's Motors Company, Ronnie Hart. Now it's Hart's Pickers. Was able to get him on, and then Ronnie Hart was like almost on all my videos too. So trying to get him to come back, but he's on like a set schedule. But I miss Ronnie. I love him to death, dude. I have nothing bad to say about that dude. He's awesome.
Hey,
and, but no, like your influence, I wanted to watch and learn from my influences. So that's why I started back in the day, I started a one-on-one, the first person to start interviews. Like before anybody did any interviews, I started the interview stuff and I was getting 150, 200 people a pop. And then I started going crazy because you have so much pressure at that point. And especially I would lead into the green room, which is Rake-In and Bonafide's channels, videos. So I'll be like their lead in, and then we would hop on each other's videos sometimes. So, but man, I miss that. That's one thing why I was able to say, hey, listen, let's get the band back together. Ask Larry in the chat. I was like, let's get everybody back. Sarah, Gilman's, let's get everybody. And last night we got 5 people that I haven't seen in 5 years. That's my 3rd week doing this, because what it is, they see us coming back, so we're motivating them a little more to come back. And I think that's a better step the right direction to, hey, say, listen, let's do this one more time. Let's get back to this community. Let's take it back over and see what we can do from here. Yeah. Because
I want to say something real fast.
Yeah, of course.
You guys, Larry has been putting in sporadically throughout the show, Thrifting Lounge Kevin's channel. I can't believe that there is no subscribers, or there's nobody here that hasn't subscribed, but make sure that your bell is rang for Kevin, because he has some great content. And I know YouTube unrings my bells quite a lot.
Yes, they do.
So
I've noticed
that. Yes, it's
what
crazy.
Not about. But no, if it's the bigger YouTubers, you're going to be seeing them first. This is what I'm talking about. They like to keep us down here. And then a new person comes to see your video. Who do you think's in the suggested? All those big people. How do you think they have so many viewers? Because it's suggested. It's not really about search. It's more about getting on that suggested list. What's up, Nate?
Yeah.
Also, big shout out to Flippin' Mama. I saw her early in the chat. Thank you. Hi. I'm a huge fan of hers. I love her to death.
She's so nice.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I get to side. I got ADD. What can I say?
No, you're fine.
It's okay.
You're fine. I wanted to say that before it went too far up in the scroll. So in the chat scroll.
I gave up on the questions.
Yeah. If anyone has any questions that you want to ask, please.
You would be somebody that I would love to have back, because you have so much to say. Like, we can get in onto so many different topics and conversations, and we would definitely want to come on your show sometime.
Oh, like I said, every Wednesday, every now and then I'll do the Masters of Resell pops up. I can't keep doing this set schedule Monday nights. I work 8 to 5. I take care of 3 kids too. And on the weekends, I've been noticing I'm starting to blow myself out. And Larry always tells me, keeps me in check, like, man, stop, slow down. It's not a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Just relax. And I see a lot of people have been like, I'll go away on the weekends because that's my time to just decompress. I won't watch any videos on the weekend. But if you want me to come on your video, I will come on. But like when it comes to the weekends and watching somebody's videos, or doing my own videos, no.
It's really hard to do everything. You can't watch everybody. You can't go on everyone's show. I mean, you have to not make yourself crazy. Yeah. Trying to do everything. And I really appreciate the fact that you came on with us, because that really makes us feel good when people say yes. Because I've had people like just ignore me, like not even answer. And I'm like,
you know what?
If you don't want to come on, just say no. Don't just like ignore me like I don't exist.
One of these dudes that literally wrote me, that's huge now. He has 100,000 subscribers, and he literally wrote me one time back when he was smaller, before he was blowing up. And he's like, man, you're awesome. I learned so much from your videos. I reach out to him. I shoot the crap with him for a little bit. And then I'm like, I do a Wednesday, meet and greet. And then he's like, oh yeah, I'd definitely be on it. So like I sent him a chat, and he never responded. I was like, okay, I don't need that stuff. It'd be nice to have some people like that.
It shows their character.
Yeah,
so
of course. There's a lot of them out there. I don't
let it hurt me personally, because they don't even know me. I just think it's funny, like, you're that big, you can't answer and it's not even people that are crazy huge. Just ignore it, whatever.
The funniest part that I've learned about these people.
I really respect that on you. And like Scott, I didn't think he was going to answer me. And he was like, yeah, sure. What day?
He's so nice.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty big too. So, I mean, that's a good get right there. My thing is, though, what happens when you shut YouTube off? What happens when you going off in your personal life? You're not big, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, is like, you may be big
They're
on
just
YouTube.
people.
Exactly. You may be big on YouTube, but when you shut that camera off, you'll fastly, and I learned that lesson, you'll fastly get slapped back into reality. People don't care. They don't care you're in YouTube. Like, who cares, dude?
Yeah.
People live in their lives. They got other things to worry about. That's what I find so funny with some of these YouTubers that not even reselling, just regular YouTubers. I'll say the NASCAR community. Like, they have their own little community, and they're nothing but just stuck up snobs, man. They won't even look at you the time of day because they think they're it. They caught on a little niche on YouTube, and they made it a little bit bigger, and they just think that they're it. And not more in the fact of resellers. I think resellers kind of give really back a lot to the community, especially, I want to say, Harry Tornado. He tends to. Is that me going, or is that Victoria?
That's me. I was giggling.
Harry Tornado seems to give back a lot. I see him a lot of these chats. He may come and go quickly, but he does give people shout outs. He notices. And that's what's good about somebody like that, is to be able to notice people. But if you notice, and I said this to a lot of people, when you're on a big YouTube channel, YouTubers chat, how many times do you see other big YouTubers come on there? You never see it. There's a reason for that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hey,
you know what I mean?
You have a lot of insight.
Kevin?
I've been doing this long enough to know exactly how the game is, because I used to play the same game with people.
I don't want to play the game. I really don't. And I'm such a sucker for it, dude. I'm such a sucker for it. And I don't want to be that way. I don't want to let it bother my daily life. That's why, like, lately, I haven't been on a lot of chats and stuff. And I've just been like, I do my show. I talk to my people then. And then I go about my day and I do my things. And it's just for now. Like, I'm sure I'll go back into it. But I was getting way too worried about everybody else. You know?
And that's right. Don't burn yourself out, because you're going to burn yourself out that way. Honestly.
So we have 3 different type of Pisces here. What are you talking about?
One thing I will say is why I left, and I guarantee you a lot of people, like, if you watched our video last night, the Reseller reunion, almost everybody on that channel that came back, they all had one significant thing why they left. They burnt themselves out, and then too much drama. Just do your own thing, man. Go your own road. There's many roads to go.
I've only been doing it since November. I have no reason to be burnt out.
No, but I'm telling you, if you do, you will get you. There's a way, some way or another, you will get there if you have a weekly show, because it does get to you. Like, oh man, I gotta pop on this time. Damn it.
Victoria wants to talk.
I've tried to do it several times.
I'll interrupt.
I can't put a word in edgewise between the two of you. Kent Daigle had a question for you, Kevin. And I don't know if it was a serious question or if he's teasing, but I'm going to ask it. How high was Retro last night?
He was gone, man. I think he said the word was, I never heard of it, cross-faded, whatever that is. Yeah, he's going through some things, man. Like, we're all not perfect. I'm 10 months sober. Next week I'll be 10 months sober. From alcohol. I don't do drugs. So I'm 10 months sober. Just one day I stopped out of the bottom of the bottom of the toilet, and I was dehydrated. I had to go to the hospital, and I said I had alcohol poisoning. And I said to my girlfriend that day, and I swear to God, I said this. I said, "There's a silver lining here, Kevin. You're done. You're too old for this, dude. You're not a young kid anymore. You're not out partying." I was going out to the bar when I say every night after jiu-jitsu, I was going out for at least 2-3 beers, not to get a little bit of buzz, to get messed up. So when you know you're getting that messed up every day, you start getting you start seeing yourself deeply. Like, who am I as a person, right? So for me, it was a real reflection of my life. Even though I was doing great on a work scale, killing it, my numbers for work, killing it every month, mentally, and I think my girlfriend could agree with me, mentally, I was just very depressed and not a happy person with myself.
Yeah.
But no, I 10 months sober, and I'm very happy myself. I can see myself drinking again. The first week was horrible. I was emotionally a mess, paranoid, thinking everybody I was gonna get fired, asking my manager and my human resource manager a few times, like, why you gonna fire me, aren't you? Like, no, Kevin, no. Dude, you kill it here. You're the best salesperson we got. Stop. I didn't know it until a week later. It was me coming down from that alcohol that I needed. So it was bad. But with him, it's like, dude, like, again, we can't cast shadows because we don't know what he's going through in life. He's gone through some tough stuff in his past, some really tough stuff. And I'm sure he's fighting that right now. And I said to him, you know, anytime, bro, I'm here to talk to. I understand you probably something's going on with you, and that, you know, but it's hard. Don't make fun of somebody because they may be in a different spot than us. And I know you're not making fun of them, but I'm just saying that never look down on people, because we can be in that same spot any time of your life.
Yeah,
always try to bring that person up.
We're proud of you, Kevin. That's
Thank you.
quite an accomplishment.
Appreciate it.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of us that have battled demons, and
we all have our demons.
Yeah, we all do.
I gotta close. Can you guys see that the light?
Yeah, it's starting to get down there. Because you're on the other side. Yeah, you're up in Jacksonville. I'm in the other side of the apartment, so I don't get that. Nana, yeah, he was so funny last night. But he is a very smart kid. Before there was a Paul Cantu. I'm sure everybody here knows Paul Cantu.
Oh, yeah.
This kid was killing it in the reselling game at 14, 15 years old. That's why everybody had him up in his group. Everybody had him up. Everybody was giving that boost, putting him up in his videos and stuff. That dude he is very smart when he's on his game, you know. And he's a good kid.
I'm gonna need to watch that because I wasn't there last night to watch it.
It was a good episode. We got really into some deep stuff last night. And that's the thing. When we get on our chats, I don't stick to a certain subject. We're off the cuff, man, because everybody in the chat will tell us what we want to hear, you know.
Hey, should I sing a song?
Do it.
Off the cuff. Boom. Song time.
This is for cookie points, you guys.
Okay. So I'm going to sing a couple of verses from a song. No, I'm not a good singer, but I like to do it. So, oh, well. You have to give us the name of the song and the artist.
We think you're a good singer. We love to hear you.
Okay, ready? All right. Steve walks warily down the street with the brim pulled way down low. Ain't no sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the door where the bullets rip. To the sound of the beat, yeah.
Another one bites the dust.
Cheater!
Oh wait, was I supposed to tell the answer or no?
No, that's okay.
We'll give him a point, and we'll give the person in the chat that got it first a point.
I'm so sorry, guys. I
That's all right. You're off the cuff.
I'm just a huge music buff too, so
I Jacob. He said another one bites the dust, Queen. Yeah. He got the song and the wasn't it by Queen?
Yeah.
Jacob,
I love that song.
Kevin, congratulations.
Okay, I got it, guys. Keep it going.
Yeah, we'll keep it going. I think there was is there any more? We got to be a bunch of. I saw a bunch of questions you had up there.
Yes.
Oh, are we able to? Hey, Larry, are you able to go into my Facebook group and copy and paste it in the chat so everybody can join my Facebook group too?
Oh yeah.
We have a group full of 24,000 people in there that are amazing people from all walks of life.
Wow, 24,000. That's amazing.
Yep.
I'm putting in your. Oops. I'm putting in. Dadgummit, why isn't my thing working? There we go. Okay, I just gave you your cookie point, Kevin, and.
Oh, thank you.
Who won? I can't remember now.
Jacob, right?
Jacob, yeah. All right, there we go.
Little bunny Fufu's in the chat. That's funny.
Do you remember? Here's one of the questions. I want to save the last question as give us your best eBay tip. So think about that. But right before we get off, we'll do that one. But here's one. Do you remember your first flip?
Of course. My first flip was at a garage sale / estate sale, and they wanted $1 for a mug, $1 each for the mugs. And this is why I literally. You can find anywhere when you look at the nicks and crannies, you can find money anywhere. This was in the way back side of the top shelf, way back side in the garage behind some stuff. And what caught my eye was the shape of the mug or the stein. And when I looked at it and grabbed it, I was like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. It looks hand painted. And this is why, some people just are born with a knack of like that to know what they're doing with this stuff. And I looked inside, and the way the indentation of the bottom of the mug was, it wasn't like round, like it goes like the bottom dips in. It actually dipped under. So the stein comes here. It actually dipped under. So I was like, oh man, that's different. When you see different, then you're like, okay, well, they want $1. And another one was right next to it. There was one that was like a bulldog, right? And then the other one that was from the Brooklyn Pottery Company at the bottom of it. The second one I picked up, underneath it was the Lenox Company. I know Lenox growing up with my mom. She loves antiques. She was huge into Lenox glass. So I'm like, okay, this has to be something really, really old from Lenox because I've never seen a mug from them. And so what I did was I had to do my research, come to find out it was one of the rarest mugs from they only made mugs for 4 years, from 1890, no, sorry, for 5 years, from 1890 to 1895. So right away I was like, oh my God, I got something really rare here. Now I made a huge eBay mistake. For the first time I ever listed anything on eBay, this was it.
Oh, no.
I started off as a 99-cent auction. And if I knew by now, what I would have done was buy it now for $400 or $500, I would have gotten it. Because that auction went up to like $250 and I sold it, but I undersold it, but I didn't know. But I really undersold that mug. The other one sold for like 190. So off the $2 flip on my first stuff, I made like $500, $600.
Oh my
And
God.
that was when I was hooked from there. I was super hooked from there.
I bet you were like, yes.
Oh yeah. It was awesome. Just the adrenaline rush.
All right, Jenny, you're back, so you can take over. I told him we were going to save the best eBay tip for the last question. I wanted to do that as the last question.
I don't even know what ones we're doing right now, but we're getting ready to wind up.
Yeah,
Wind it up, right?
I just picked any of them. Yeah, I'm ready.
Shake it up.
Choose bacon or steak. The other one you can't have ever again.
Bacon.
Bacon. See, that's most people's.
Everybody chooses
Yes.
bacon.
I got bad acid reflux. I have the GERD, so I can't really mess around with bacon much anymore.
So you would choose bacon.
Steak.
Something
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
I would eat steak. Yeah, I can't eat bacon.
I
I
thought you picked bacon.
Yeah, I
can't eat bacon.
understood.
If you could visit any place in the world, where would it be?
Man, I would like to go. I would mix up like this. The one thing has always been on my bucket list, I was going to do it last year, the end of the year, until I met my girlfriend. Was end of last year, 2 years ago. Was going to do Stairway to Heaven in Hawaii. I think it's Kauai, Hawaii. Look that up, Stairway to Heaven. And I was going to have a private guide bring me up there because it's open. It's not open to the public. Like no one's allowed to go up there. So it was going to be, yeah. So
Wow.
it's actually you look up Stairway to Heaven in Hawaii and you'd be amazed. It's gorgeous. You get up to that mountaintop and you look every part of it. It's mountains and you have the ocean on one side. That'd be a place where I'd want my ashes spread if I could ever have my ashes spread.
That'd be a beautiful place to get married.
Yeah, you can't go up there though. You have to have a guide. Like you have to, and then you have to sneak your way up there. And you can get up there. It takes like 3 hours to get up there, depending on how the wind is, and 3 hours to get back. It's a hike.
Have you ever broken a bone? If so, what happened? Any good stories?
Knock on wood, nope. And I played sports my whole life, 3 different sports in high school. So luckily never broke anything.
Okay, what's your favorite non-reselling YouTube channel?
Oh my God. My favorite non-reselling YouTube channel, that's a good one, would be I'm a huge Opie and Anthony fan. So there's days where I find myself and it's not even watching a video because it's all was a radio show. So it's all.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
If you guys look up Opie and Anthony, man, they were shock jocks, worse shock jocks than Howard Stern. They kind of.
Ooh, I would probably like it then.
They used to go after Howard Stern, and Howard Stern used to go after him. And Howard Stern actually got him fired from a radio station once because Howard Stern likes to pull his weight and he abuses it a lot of times. So I'm not a fan of Howard Stern one bit.
Yeah, really. I couldn't tell or anything.
Norton, yeah.
I got a question. I love this question. It's what is the last text on your cell phone? And unless it's like really private, don't read it out.
Last text on my cell phone. Let's see. I'll do last text from Instagram. I'll do that. Was Cajun Roots. That's why I asked you guys if there was 2 Cajun Roots.
Okay.
Yeah. Did I miss the link, Scott? Oh, Cajun Roots says, hello, Kevin. I have seen you on several YouTube channels and would love to have you on the live. I do every Saturday at 4 p.m. Good job, whoever did that.
Me.
I am booked till Saturday the 21st. So, yeah, that's my most recent one. And I said, yes, of course. I'll do it.
Yeah, we did their show, and it was great. It's a good show to do.
He's a nice guy. I follow him.
Who?
Cajun. That's why I asked if there was 2 Cajun.
Okay, I got one. What's the last TV, Netflix, Hulu show you binge watched?
You're gonna laugh at me, right?
Yay, I love to laugh at people.
Downton Abbey.
Really?
Oh my God, it's my favorite show.
My mom loves that.
I'm on the last season, then we're gonna watch the movie here. Oh, I love Downton Abbey.
Oh,
Mr. Crowley.
That's funny.
That's funny. That is funny.
Okay. I guess, yeah, I'm going to have to get out of this chair, so we probably should wrap it up.
All right. Let's ask the last question then. Give us your best.
Give us your best tip.
Something to get us through.
Be consistent.
That's
the biggest one. Because they're going to keep you up in the search rankings. If you're doing 5-6 items a day, you know, they're going to like that a lot. I'll tell you that. So that the algorithm definitely. And another one would be try to mix things up, because sometimes they change things. And just another one, I'll say my second tip would be running a sale. I run 2-day sales, and after the second day, before it ends, because I hate to have to let it end and then it takes me hours to restart it sometimes up to 18 hours, they say. And I always rerun that concurrent, and I mess around. Sometimes I'll do 1 day and then switch it out, 1 day out, 1 day out, 1 day out. Or sometimes I'll do 2 days, let it go to the second day, then 2 days more. So I mix and match those. So those are a couple of my
those. Do you schedule those? I was thinking about scheduling because I always
I do right away.
Okay.
I do right away.
Get to start them again.
Well, you know what's happening is that they're getting notifications that within 2 days, it's going to be you can buy it within a day, and then within 10 hours, and then within the hour. So that's why it's people like, oh, I don't do sales, and I always say, why not? You're missing out on some notifications people can buy.
Yeah, I like doing sales, but I forget to do them a lot. But yeah, I do them right away. I don't schedule mine either.
I heard you did them every 2 days, and that's what I started doing because I thought that is.
And you know what's funny? Last night, people in the chat was saying, "Yeah, I do. I listen to Kevin, and it's working." Of course, it's working because I am a very analytical person, so I always try different things, and if something sticks, I stick with it until it doesn't work anymore. Then I try something else. You gotta.
Hey, Andy, so Meta, Andy Someta.
He's a good kid. He follows me a lot. What's up, Andy?
Hey, Andy. What did I walk in?
And hey, Alex.
Well, anyone that's here on my channel, don't forget to subscribe, but also subscribe to Miss Victoria. We do shows off and on. One day it's on her channel, one day it's on mine. All the links are in the description of this video, as well as like a look ahead of the week of what's going on next week.
Right. So you guys, I know we're going to wrap it up. I just wanted to tell you, we will be live again on Sunday with our auction, 6 p.m. Did we say?
6 p.m. on Sunday.
It's on Jenny's channel. And then tomorrow morning for all you.
I think it's on your channel this week, Victoria.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It's not one of them. Just check it out. Make sure you're subscribed to both of us so you get the notifications. But tomorrow morning on Monday through Friday, a morning show at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you guys want to stop by, we have a lot of fun in that morning show.
Yeah, definitely. I know you guys do it early because when I wake up to get ready to leave, I see you guys always. It says.
Oh, I don't do it. I don't do the morning show.
Yeah,
I do the morning show.
I don't be that early of a riser anymore. I end up staying late because of all my medicines and stuff.
Yeah.
These days she's going to pop on with us.
Oh, yeah. Maybe when my stuff gets ironed out and I'm not on drugs all the time and being crazy, but that sounded bad. No, it's for my back, you guys.
Can I promote something too later on? You guys can see me every Thursday. I usually do it to help out Texas Treasures and Clay's Closet. I go on their show, me and Dumpster Diver Dad, and I think we're gonna have Jody Matima on here tonight. I think it's 8 p.m. Eastern because I think he said he wanted to do 7 p.m. Central, so I think that's 8 p.m. Eastern on Texas Treasures YouTube channel. So we're gonna be on there. We're gonna talk about some good stuff. He usually has a set schedule of what he talks about, and I usually do what I usually do, get off subject and just have a good time. That's just me. It's just, I don't know. I'm not good with set schedule stuff and scripts and everything. I'm me, I guess.
So if you guys aren't subscribed to Texas Treasures, I know I'm subscribed, and I think Jenny is too.
Yeah.
Make sure that you go to hit their website, subscribe so that you can get that notification. And
just subscribe to everybody. Subscribe to each other.
Yeah.
We got a lot of content creators in here. Just be supportive and everything.
Yeah. And then I got my Facebook group, Thrifting Lounge, and then we also have Wednesday nights, the Reseller reunion every week.
I don't know if I'm in your Facebook group.
You got to get in there. I have 20. Like I said, there's a lot of people. You're allowed to post your videos too. Like if you're doing lives, go ahead, post them in there. Just make it reselling related, like like you're doing your lives and stuff.
Well, I don't see it.
But I did.
Thrifting Lounge.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, that's
me.
me.
Dang. Okay, I requested. All right, guys.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, thanks for coming. And we'll be back Sunday, and everybody have a great weekend. And love you guys. Oh, hi, Fat Man. Heart you too.
Awesome.
Bye, guys.